God got the time appointed when He gonna bring destruction to this place.
Right. So where does it come in at about the trumpet sound? So that's after the fact, or
when the
is that before?
When the trumpet sound, that's when it's time for the angels to come and deliver this place,
right,
and destroy this place. When you hear the trump of God, that means it's time for destruction.
Right. That's right.
You with me?
So the whole world just what? I mean, they show so much.
The world destroys us.
Wow.
Right.
Destroys us.
Wow.
Right.
Give me second round 14 and 12. I'm gonna show you what's about to happen. The world as we know it is about to get blown to smithereens.
Right. Get out.
Y'all understand what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why we out here, sisters.
All right, man. Hey, shalom. First and foremost, call hello, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Akakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone who teach well, peace, and infinite salutations to the elect that are scattered abroad doing this work in truth and in sincerity, teaching the names of Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, and prophesying against Mount Seir. I'm the brother Abal Gabar from the Camp Company of Prophets here in Tampa, Florida, coming at you with an interesting lesson, man. Okay. These guys at IUIC, man, waxing worse and worse. All right. And starting with the elder apostles on down, we've been warning you of these false prophets and false teachers, just pulling things out of their ass. And these guys, they got a lot of following, man, a big following. But we know that the Lord is only coming back for the elect at the end of the day. But the new thing is now IUIC is teaching, at least this group that we just saw, that the whole earth is going to be destroyed. It's going to be blown to smithereens, okay? And I got a little bit of the Elder Apostle Tahar's video. I'm going to play some of that. But boy, oh boy, just when you thought it couldn't get any more bugged out, all right, Jake continues to, twist the scriptures and, add and take away from the prophecies, all right, which is wicked, man, all right? So it's very important that we teach the 100% truth, the doctrine, okay? And we do have the 100% truth. A lot of these guys, they get mad when we say that, but hey, at the end of the day, the scriptures say it, okay? Let me grab that real quick. Let me open with that. This is Acts 20 and 27. For I have not shunned to declare unto you all the counsel of the Most High, all the counsel. Not some of it, not 50%, not 80%, all the counsel of Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Concerning the prophecies, the doctrine, we have the 100% truth, all right? It's out here, all right? But you got a lot of false prophets that are set up and teaching falsely. So what he said was completely not true, okay? That the whole earth is going to be blown into smithereens. It's going to be, destroyed. And you're going to hear the elder apostles talk about, actually, let me just play it real quick.
Why do you say he's a rat? Because Sonny Black says he was a rat. Inside joke.
Second round 14 and 12. I'm gonna show you what's about to happen. The world as we know it is about to get blown to smithereens.
Oh man, so pretty much they're teaching a vocab Malone doctrine that the whole world is going.
Which, by the way, the vocab Malone just recently commented on our camp page talking about you guys in Tampa. So I won't be surprised if vocab Malone pops up on us, man. But hey, like the elders over here at GMS Tampa, they said if he pulls up, like the elder apostles say, you're gonna call the cops. All right, harassment.
Gonna blow up like a Death Star on one of the Star Wars series. So pretty much they're saying that the whole world is gonna blow up, and then after the whole world, after you go through all that horror, then you're gonna burn in hell.
Y'all understand what I'm saying? That's why we out here, sisters. We out here to wake you up so you don't get burnt to fire. Right. So when Christ come back and destroy this.
And see, the thing about these guys, they mimic what the leader, Bishop Nathaniel, says.
Right, and that's like the scriptures tell you, the blind lead the blind. Let me go ahead and grab that real quick. What the elder apostle saying, because that's all it is. Okay, Bishop Nathaniel himself is blinded by his pride, and then his entourage of followers is also blinded. They're just blindly following him. Okay, they just rehearse. They try to be just like Bishop Nathaniel, and Bishop Nathaniel is a false prophet. Okay, that's why you can't be a blind leader. You can't be a zombie, a sheeple zombie out here just blindly following your leader. Whatever he tell you to do, you just don't even question. You don't ask no questions. You just do it. Okay, that's why a lot of our people are gonna be destroyed too, man. You got to have a mind for yourself, man. You got to be able to think for yourself. Okay, you got to search the scriptures. Scriptures tell you that. Okay. But this is what does it say? Study to show yourself approved, man. Yourself, study to show yourself approved. Study for yourself. Don't just blindly follow anybody, man. Matthew 15:14. Let them alone. They be blind leaders of the blind. And if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into the ditch. So if you have a blind leader, okay, and he has all these followers that are just blindly following whatever he says, just mimicking him, mocking him, right? Whatever he says, they just go along with it. At the end of the day, they both gonna fall into the ditch. All right, they both be destroyed. Now the new thing is, like the elder apostle was saying, I guess the whole earth is just gonna be blown into smithereens, like the Death Star, right? And from Star Wars, and then you're gonna burn in hell for eternity. It's a bunch of nonsense, a bunch of bullshit. But see, if you're not studied in the scriptures, you're gonna be wowed, because when you see IUIC on the street corners, they appear to be in order. They appear to, have the a zeal of the Most High. So if you're ignorant, you'll just stop and you'll say, "Oh, well, what are you guys doing?" They see the purple and the gold. Okay. But really, these guys are set up to deceive. That's why you're supposed to study for yourself, man. Okay. Get into the word. Ask questions. Don't just believe anybody because they got a microphone and some fringes on, man.
They mimic. And I'm going to say this. Bishop Nathaniel is spiraling out of control. He's a madman. He's spiraling out of control. He loses sleep at night because of the men of GMS. Because last week, inside joke. Last week, he we listened to him, and he started railing on us. Man, he didn't mention our names, but he was definitely talking about us. He's spiraling out of control. Let me look that up.
All right. And let me fast forward right here.
Running $300 million over budget.
Okay, so let me read it again. If a situation spirals out of control or a person spirals out of control, it becomes impossible to control because one bad event causes another.
Right. Okay. And that leads me to a scripture. This is 2 Timothy 3:13. It says, "But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived." Okay. And that's the IUIC. Okay. They shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. Okay. Evil men and seducers. You got guys in Israel that are set up to seduce. Let's get that word real quick. I'm going to get it the definition, and I'm going to get it in the blue letter. Let's go to the blue letter real quick. Let's get that. 2 Timothy 3. 2 Timothy 3:13. Let's see what seducers comes up to. All right, 2 Timothy 3:13. It says a deceiver, an imposter. Okay, so these imposters and deceivers that are set up, they're going to wax worse and worse in their doctrine, in their character, okay, in their conduct. They're just going to get worse and worse and worse as the days go on. And that's part of Bible prophecy. And that's what you see with IUIC. And like the elder apostle just said, this guy is spiraling out of control. In other words, he's waxing worse and worse. Okay. These false prophets. Okay. That's why we got to pray and hope that the Lord keep the spirit on us to continue to teach the 100% truth, man. All right. But this right here, I'm going to play it again, is pure madness. Okay. When we talk about the destruction of Mystery Babylon the Great and the nuclear missiles are going to hit America. Okay. Primarily America, and over there in the land of Israel, Palestine, that's going to be wiped off of the face of the earth. Okay. Babylon shall be a desolation. It doesn't say the whole earth is going to explode. Okay. So these are false prophets, man.
I mean that about the trumpet sound. And so that's after the fact, or
When the
is that
trumpet
before?
sound, when the trumpet sound, that's when it's time for the angels to come and deliver this place, right, and destroy this place. When you hear the trump of God, that means it's time for destruction. Right. That's right. You with me?
So the world, the whole world, just what? I mean, they show so much.
The world destroys us.
Wow.
Right. Give me second round 14 and 20.
So you heard it. The world gonna be destroyed, sis. Okay, and that's that fear tactic. Okay, so fear tactic to get more people. What you're supposed to fear Yahweh Shem Yahushai, but the fear of the Lord is supposed to be pure. Okay, it's not supposed to be you're not supposed to fear fairy tales and fables, which exactly what he's preaching is a fable. Okay, it's nothing but a fable, man. That the whole earth is gonna be exploded, implode. No. Mystery Babylon the Great, America is going to be destroyed. Okay, and Israel, the land of Israel, those are the two major places that's going to be utterly desolated. Okay, desolate. Okay, let me read it again. 2 Timothy 3:13. But evil men and seducers, or impostors, false prophets, shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. Okay, and that's what we see. Okay, false prophets that are set up. All right. This is because when we let's go to the prophecy. Let's go to Jeremiah 50. Okay. Jeremiah 50. See, you guys are just saying whatever the hell they want to say at this point. This is Jeremiah 50:1. It says, the word that the Lord spake against Babylon, which we know of Babylon is America. Okay, Mystery Babylon the Great in Revelation is talking about here in America. Okay, it says, and against the land of the Chaldeans by Jeremiah the prophet. Jumping down to verse 3, it says, for out of the north there cometh up a nation against her being Babylon, and this country that's coming out of the north, or a nation that's coming out of the north, is Russia. Okay, which shall make her land desolate, not the whole earth imploding. America, okay, Babylon is going to be a desolation, and none shall dwell therein. Okay, talking about America, this land of America. They shall remove, they shall depart, both man and beast. Okay, so Mystery Babylon the Great, jumping to verse 9, for lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, primarily Russia. And then you got, Russia has different deals going on with North Korea, China. So really all these different nations that have nuclear weapons, they're going to end up shooting them at America and the land of Palestine, okay, Israel. It says, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. Right. So all these nations that have missiles, those arrows, they're going to be, shooting them at America soon, man. Okay. It's the time we entering into. So the whole earth is not going to just implode and, disappear into oblivion, right? Be blown to smithereens. You're not going to have pieces of the earth, flying through space. No, man. Okay. America is going to be wiped off of the face of the earth, and the land of Palestine. The whole earth, the scriptures tell you that. This is Ecclesiastes 1:4. It says, one generation passeth away and another generation cometh. but the earth abideth forever. The earth abideth forever. Okay, so the earth is going to be here forever. There's going to always be people on this earth. Okay, the earth abideth forever. Now let me pull the elders video back up. Okay, I want to find a part in the video that he was pulled up the map. Yeah, right here. Okay, it's edifying right here.
The merchants of these things which at the same time, it ain't gonna take no hour. So when and we're gonna see how it's gonna go. I see it like that. Because it says a 10th part of the city fell, a 10th part. So you get the word decimate. Look up the word decimate. 1 of 10. So let's say the East Coast gets wiped away. You're gonna have, the other states trying to work out a deal to stop the war, but then about a minute, 5 minutes later, or whatever, they're gonna hit it. They're gonna hit it again. Then they're gonna hit it. Then they're gonna eventually hit the whole place. That's why it said a 10th part of the city fell in Revelation chapter 11. Because, like I said, if all the missiles were to be shot on Babylon the Great at the same time, it ain't gonna take no hour. It will be set on fire immediately. The elements will melt with fervent heat immediately. And the fire is going to be billowing, the smoke is going to be billowing for months, maybe a year. And that's when the kingdom is established, you're going to be on the other side of the world and you're going to be able to see the smoke.
And that just reminded me of another scripture. What about the Lord's Prayer? The scriptures tell you, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. On earth. So the earth is not going to blow up and into smithereens and, like the Death Star. No, that's a false prophecy. Let's grab that real quick. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. So the kingdom of heaven is going to be on this earth. Okay. This is the book of Matthew 6 and 10. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Okay, so the kingdom of heaven is going to be established on this earth. I want to grab something real quick, 6:10, because it says in earth. I'm going to see what that says. In earth. Upon earth. Okay, and the blue letter. Upon, on. Okay. So that I will be done upon earth or on earth as it is in heaven. So the kingdom is going to be established on this earth. Okay. The kingdom of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is going to be established on this earth, man. Okay. Let me let the elder speak some more.
Because why are they going to get smoked? Let me jump down to the 15th verse. The merchants of these things which were made rich by her shall stand afar off. Where they stand, on another planet?
Right. It said the merchants of these things which were made rich by her being America, Babylon, shall stand afar off. They're going to be somewhere in space, No, man.
They're going to be on the moon. They're in different places around the world. Let me bring out the map for you clowns.
Pay attention. This is where you're gonna see what's gonna be hit.
Okay, let me open this up.
Elder Apostle is gonna show you. Two primary places is America, Mystery Babylon the Great, and Israel.
Okay, here we go. This is Babylon the Great. This is not Babylon the Great. This is Babylon the Great. This is not Babylon the Great. This is not Babylon the Great. The missiles are going to be shot right here from Russia. Russia will be around. Russia's not going to be destroyed. Africa's not going to be destroyed. The Middle East is not. Palestine will be destroyed, but be built back up. The Arab nations are not going to be destroyed. Australia is not going to be destroyed. The islands are not going to be destroyed, although some of them will probably be destroyed. But it doesn't say that. Two places will be utterly destroyed: Palestine and America. But Palestine is going to be built back up.
Right. So right there, see, America and Palestine, or Israel is going to be destroyed. But like the elder apostle said, Israel is going to be built back up. All right. And there's going to be a great earthquake. The scriptures tell you the earth is going to reel to and fro like a drunkard, but only two places that are going to be utterly destroyed, laid waste, desolate, is Mystery Babylon the Great and the land of Israel. Okay. So beware of false prophets. Let me grab some of those scriptures. This is Matthew 24:11. It says, "And many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many." So remember that you got a lot of false prophets that are rising up in the last days, and they're going to wax worse and worse. They're imposters, and they're being exposed, especially IUIC. IUIC damn near go. I mean, every time you click on an IUIC video, you could bet your bottom dollar that they're going to go off, man. They're going to say some off the wall shit. Okay. Pull something, out of a trick bag, and the whole earth is going to implode and you're going to burn in hell forever. That's a fear tactic to get your money, man. Okay. Like I said, you're supposed to fear the Lord, man, but you're supposed to have a true fear of the Lord, not some fake imposter, fable. You burn in hell for eternity. Burning in hell for eternity is a fable. Okay? Hell is nothing more than the grave, okay? Or a condition on this earth. But the idea that you burn in hell forever and ever and ever, that's bullshit. Okay? When the Israelites, when we was in slavery, which we're in hell right now. Captivity, okay? A condition. Not somewhere underground that burns forever, man. Okay, that's bullshit.
So they clearly going off. Greenland is going to be intact. Ain't nobody going to shoot missiles on Greenland or Iceland. So this is complete madness. And then what Bishop Nathaniel is going to do, he's going to hunker down and he's going to go into more scriptures to prove his point because of his pride. And he's spiraling out of control, man. And the reason why that's happening, because you don't have any leadership. You don't have any guys that'll check you. Remember, the Apostle Paul checked Peter, and Peter was over the Apostle Paul. You're supposed to have guys to check you.
Damn right. But see, guys are respected persons, okay? I've seen that shit. Guys just, they just look at the leader, got the googly eyes, zombies. No, bro, if someone's going off, I ain't gonna just sit around and fucking laugh and play like shit's cool. No, you're gonna get pressed concerning doctrine, concerning conduct. Not you're gonna do whatever the fuck you want. I'm gonna check your ass. If I know, check yourself or you wreck yourself.
Myself, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Ricard. Matter of fact, I spoke to Apostle Ricard and Elder Ariala out of Dallas, Texas, for hours straight last week after the Gabar and them left. He called me out of the blue. We were talking for an hour straight, and I was talking to the Elder Ariala. So you heard what this man said.
I got one real quick, and I quoted it already, but I'm gonna read it. 2 Timothy 2:15. Study to show thyself approved unto the Most High. Guys, do not study. You got a lot of guys in Israel that they'll watch the videos, they'll listen to their leader, but they're not going into the scriptures for themselves. They're not taking time out of their day to open the Bible, to go into the blue letter, to study for yourself. Don't just blindly follow guys, man. Okay? And I'm speaking this to myself and all you brothers and that are tuning in, study for yourself. Get a Bible. Go into the blue letters. Study the Greek so you can actually get an understanding. Scriptures tell you, get wisdom, and with all that getting, get understanding. Get understanding. You get understanding by studying for yourself. Okay? Don't just be a sheeple zombie just blindly following somebody. If your leader is going off, you better correct him. Okay, but see, guys, they have this respect of persons demon on them where they just like, oh, well, he's a cool guy. I don't want to hurt his feelings. No, fuck your feelings. This is about doctrine. This is about the truth. Okay? The Lord is not the author of confusion. IUIC is pushing nothing but confusion. What they tell you, the new moon is the full moon. That's confusion. They tell you that if your wife is not in the truth, you gotta leave her and find a wife in the truth. That's confusion. The scriptures tell you that, if you have a believing wife, okay, if she be pleased to dwell with you, all right, don't put her off. All right, promoting adultery, pretty much, man. What else they say? Oh, the mark of the beast isn't the RFID microchip. Confusion. And guys just blindly follow. 2 Timothy 2:15. Study to show yourself approved unto the Most High, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. How do you rightly divide the word of truth? By you going into the scriptures for yourself, going into the blue letter, looking up etymology, the meaning of words. What does this mean? What does that mean? Okay, and this is what our elder apostles have taught us, to study for ourselves. The elder apostles, they even tell us, don't even just blindly follow them. Elder Apostle Tahar will say that. Don't just follow me. Study for yourself. All right.
And because of pride, they're gonna tighten down. At this particular point, these guys are not prophets because they're, the scriptures speak about they shall not wear a rough garment to deceive. Let's listen to some more.
This place, when Yosef, he said, give me Matthew 10:20.
And it sounded like he said Jehoshua.
Right. So when Christ go back and destroy this place, when Yosef, he said, give me Matthew 10:28. Let me show y'all something. We can't play around with Christ. Because with Christ,
that's all you guys do is play around with the Most High.
All right, and I got one scripture, Salakia. And I'm gonna grab a scripture. I'll play a little bit more of the Elder Apostles video, and then that'll be it. But this is Ephesians 4:29. Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth. What is this corrupt communication? This is talking about false doctrine. Okay, if you say that the mark of the beast isn't the charagma, or you say that the new moon is the full moon, or Friday to Saturday Sabbath, that's corrupt communication. Okay, that's false doctrine. So these guys telling you that the earth is going to just implode, the whole earth is going to be destroyed, everything is going to be blown to smithereens, that's a lie. Okay, that's a false doctrine. That's corrupt communication. Ephesians 4:29. Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good to the use of edifying, this is confusion, that it may minister grace unto the hearers. Okay? So you got a lot of false prophets. This is 1 Corinthians 14:33. For the Most High is not the author of confusion. If the whole earth is going to implode, how are we going to get slaves? Where are the slaves going to come from? How is the kingdom going to be established on the earth? And like the Lord's prayer, that will be done on earth as it is in heaven. For the Most High is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all the churches of the saints. So this is madness, man. These are false prophets. Matthew 7:15. Beware of false prophets which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves. They trying to destroy, they trying to deceive, they want your money. Play a little bit of Elders video and that's it.
Judgment on this earth, your soul is going to burn forever. Right? Y'all understand what I'm saying? Y'all hear what I said? Your soul is going to burn forever.
And that's a fable. All right, that's bullshit. All right, that's not true, man. Okay, it's not true.
Yep, that's that scare tactic.
It's a scare tactic. Now, if you go back to 2019, 2018, 2017, 2016, the leader of the IUIC was not teaching that. They were teaching that the lake of fire is, the U.S. on fire by the missiles. And they never said, oh, it's also an eternal hell that your soul burns in forever. So
meddle not with them that are given a change. Proverbs 24:21. Guys that are constantly changing up their doctrine, these, switching up. Beware of guys like that, man. Okay. One day, Jacob's trouble isn't real. The next day, they say, oh yeah, it's real. One day the mark of the beast isn't the chip, and then they change it. Oh yeah, it is. Beware of guys like that. Okay.
Let's say that's the case, that there is an eternal hell that your soul burns in forever, and that includes Israelites. That means if the Lord came back and brought the judgment back, or they brought the judgment on this system back in, let's say, 2019, 2018, all you guys would be burning in hell, or you'd be in that deep sleep for 1,000 years, and then you're going to wake up and you're going to wind up in eternal hell. It sounds like he's making it up as he goes along. Get your lesson straight, my man. Because we see where you're going off. These guys don't see that you're going off because they see you as God. They fancy him as a God. This man is spiraling out of control.
All right, so hey, there you have it. Okay, be sure to subscribe to the Elder Apostle GMS Declaring the End. Watch the full video. With that, call hello Yahweh Shmiel Shai. Beware of false prophets. Boy, oh boy, IUIC thinks the whole earth will burn, will be blown to smithereens. False prophet alert, man. All right. With that, call hello Yahweh Shmiel Shai. Till next time, shalom.